Hello YouTube fam, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Rosie. Alright fam, you probably already seen the video where we went fishing at the oil and gas park. We watched them stop the pond, went back the next day and we caught a couple of catfish. Well, now in between time, we're waiting to go to Houston to see my grandson play football. So I decided to go with an experiment, something I've wanted to try for a while. And I want to say 2-3 days ago, Guga Foods tried what I've been wanting to try for months, if not years. He took a steak, put it in seafood seasoning, and cooked it. And at the end, they said it was delicious. Well, if you know me, it takes more than just someone else saying that something's delicious. I gotta try it for myself. So we got a steak inside. We haven't marinated. We didn't do anything. We're simply gonna put it in that seafood seasoning. We're gonna put it on the grill. We're gonna sear it, move it to the cold side, let it do its thing, and then we're gonna taste test it. All right, family, y'all stay tuned. This might be a good one. All right, fam, we are back. Took about 15 minutes for this grill to get where we wanted it. She's at about 350 degrees on this thermometer. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this. We have our flat pan in place. That's gonna be on the cool side. And here's today's candidate. We have ourselves, I forgot how much this thing weighs, a rather large ribeye. Ooh, that smoke. All right, fam. Zatarain seafood ball. Once again, I think I already mentioned, y'all can thank Guga Foods for this. I wanted to try this for quite some time. Guga did it, and I'm like, he beat me to it. So the only difference is Guga sous-vide his. And if you don't know what sous-vide is, it's basically boiling it in a controlled apparatus. And we did not marinate this steak or anything, fam. And this is all we're using. And yes, I'm using the tray that it came in. I washed it out. And why waste a good, clean tray when you already got something that will work? All right, fam. This is an experiment. I don't know exactly how much to use. We're gonna try to make sure everything is covered. And fam, if this works, who's gonna take one of the seasonings out of our cabinet, if you will. We won't have to have any steak seasoning. We can use Zatarain. All right, fam. We're gonna go on the hot side of the pit, and we're gonna leave that in place for about 3 or 4 minutes. Boom. Get a nice sear. Maybe 5 minutes. Make sure that is open. Boom. We're open and ready to go. All right, fam. Should we go ahead? No, we're gonna go ahead and put our butter in place once we flip the steak, and we got about 2 or 3 minutes left. Then we'll go ahead and put butter on that flat pan, and we'll put it on that pan. All right, family, y'all stay tuned. Fam, I know I mentioned this in a previous video, but like I said, one of our family members asked, how do I stay so happy? It's this, fam. It's my simple, uncomplicated, selfish life. And I know I mentioned that I'm selfish, that I had to become more selfish, but I had to become more selfish with my time, with how I treat myself. And if someone asks me to do something and I don't feel like doing it, just say no. You don't have to be obligated to other people all the time. I got, kids, I got grandkids. But sometimes you just gotta say no, whether it be, time or money or whatever the case may be. And you gotta find your own happy space. And I found it. This little simple deck is not complicated. Man, Lady Red has nursing friends who have decks and outdoor cooking app stations that cost as much as my home. That's good, but my steak's gonna be just as good as theirs. So when you spend $100,000 on your outdoor kitchen, or I think this awning cost me $1,800 when I got it done. The deck cost me a couple of grand, and fenced in backyard, and boom, bam. No king, no emperor, nobody else could be as happy as I am. And that's just the bottom line. With that being said, thing number 2 is coming up on the holidays. If you've been around the channel for a while, you know that I started this basically with cooking, reviewing cooking apparatuses and tools or whatever. And I was trying to find my zone. I found it in fishing, but I still like to cook, and I still like to get back, especially during the holiday season, my Big Easy turkey fryer. So on some Mondays, you're gonna see cooking content probably throughout the rest of the year. Maybe not every Monday, but some Mondays you are gonna see cooking content. I really wanna get back to that Big Easy and refresh some of those videos where we cook turkeys, we cook hens, we spatchcocked. We taught you about the Big Easy and how safe and easy it was to cook a turkey with that, and just, you can put it on, set it, and forget it. So all right, fam, we rambled on long enough. We got about another, we're gonna let that steak cook. Since it's, I would like that grill to have been about 450 or so for the sear, but since it's not, we're gonna let it cook a little bit longer, almost low and slow. And so we got about another 5 minutes, then we're gonna flip it. We're gonna leave it on for about 6, 7, 8 minutes on that side, and then we'll put it in that frying pan. And if that pan's hot enough, it might become a reverse sear. But the main purpose for this video is to see how that steak tastes with the Zatarain's. And say we put too much Zatarain's, it's to learn, will the Zatarain's work, and what quantity and how much will it take to make that a good steak. Use a stop shopping. All right, family, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Fam, can y'all see that? Right there, this TV actually cracked on me. Let me go cut that off. It's been out here now probably about 10 years. And if you've never seen this before, outdoor television. I didn't have any kind of covering over it, and last summer was super hot. And this is a tin roof. So I guess the heat being 120 degrees sometime in this area, it separated that plastic from the, I actually thought it was the plastic that came on the television, but it's not. It's the actual TV screen. So that thing actually cracked. So word to the wise, if you have an outdoor area, outdoor kitchen, keep this thing covered with some kind of cover. Although it lasted 8 to 10 years, finally got me. Boom. And the television still works, as y'all can see. All right, family. I know I'm all over the place with this video, but that's what I do. Oh. All right, family, if y'all anything like me, man, y'all hate wasting a hot fire. And man, I could barbecue on here for a couple of hours. This thing is cruising at about 400, 375, 400. Perfect. But with that being said, we're not going to waste it. Y'all going to get a second video from me probably in a week or so. And this one involves a pork loin. So y'all stay tuned for that one, fam. But for right now, we're going to let this steak rest for another 2 or 3 minutes. Then we're going to cut into it and see what the flavor profile looks like. If it's too spicy, we put too much Zatarain's. If it's not spicy enough, we didn't put enough. Or does this Zatarain work at all? And does it only fit Guga and his gang's taste buds? All right, family. Y'all stay tuned. A couple of more minutes and we'll be ready for the taste test. Here's some of these flies. All right, fam, I can't wait any longer. Been probably about 5 minutes. Probably should have let it rest a little bit longer, but I gotta check that flavor profile. Y'all excuse the fan noise, but the flies are either the fan noise or the flies. Zatarain's, bam. Thumbnail. Booyah! Alright, fam. Enough playing around. Let's get there. Oh, did y'all see that? Oh, bam. Here goes. A little too much Zatarain. I see the potential, but I went a little bit overboard with the Zatarain. Maybe about half of what I put. So fam, alright fam, right now over a bed of rice or something, that would be perfect. I'm telling you, Guga was not wrong. The flavor profile is delicious with just a little bit of kick. If I had pulled back just a half, say instead of using 6 tablespoons of Zatarain, I should have used 4 and did it a little more liberally, a little less liberally. Bam. Try it. Try it for yourself. The holiday season's coming up. I like to do a lot of test trial runs before the family partakes of my different dishes. This is one for the fam. You just gotta test it first. Alright fam, if y'all enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you love what we're doing at Rosella TV, then consider becoming a subscriber. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we drop one of these awesome videos. It's your boy Rosie. Peace.